Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's a boy SAE. Bless upon yourself and thank you all for tuning into this one. So my peeps, what I really want to touch on guys is the West Indies versus Sri Lanka first ODI where I was not really impressed, with their batting performance or with the playing 11 that they choose for the first ODI. And I'm not just saying this because they lost. You understand? I'm saying this from a point of view. We look at the team and we come in with a couple players short. You understand? But before we dive further, guys, if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget to leave your honest thoughts in the comment section. So yesterday, guys, the West Indies took on Sri Lanka in the first ODI, and before the match even began, a lot of people were saying, or a lot of positive vibes was coming from the camp. You understand, my people? And we're like, all right, let's see if we can continue the dominant of winning series at home. Even though it's the first match of three, they still have two more matches, but it's gonna be really difficult for them to really bounce back and really clinch this series. You understand? They have to win the next one, and it's something where I don't want to say it, guys, but my honest thoughts on this situation is like, why would you play a Justin Greaves opening the batting and not use him in any bowling department? Remember now, guys, apart from Jason Ola, Justin Greaves is arguably the best batting all-rounder we have at the moment. A lot of people not going to give him credit, but you guys have to look at his record and his track record. He has been consistent. He has been one of our standout players. You understand? And I always have him in my team once Jason Ola is not there. You understand, my people? He would definitely fit in that all-rounder position, slotting exactly at that number 7-6. But this time around, the West Indies made a surprise. Playing 11. You understand? Because nobody expected that Justin Greaves would have opened the batting. Unless you're a part of the team and you know that, hey, such and such man not going to open the batting, and we're going to give Justin Greaves the opportunity based on the fact that he has experience. But honestly, my people, he did get 45, which is, acceptable as the second highest run scorer for West Indies. But opening the batting and not bowling is a problem because you already have Justin Greaves in the team. Plus you have 5 out and out bowler. You have 4 fast bowler. Plus you have 2 spinner in Gulakish Moti and Rastan Chase. So immediately from you look at that team, you see that the West Indies go in with a batter short. Exactly, guys, because from you reach down to after Rastan Chase and Sherfield and Rutherford go and Matthew Ford can have a little resistance. You have the Motius Seals, the Shemar, the Joseph. These guys aren't really a top, who we can rely on. You understand? We're not downgrading their batting potential or batting ability, but these are not guys we can rely on. Moti did get a 22, yes. Chase got a 32, I think. Shea Hope is the man that has really stand firm and really try to hold hold the innings together. You understand, my people? But he alone could not do it. He need help. The players coming from the IPL in Sherfield and Rutherford, a lot of people were banking on Sherfield and Rutherford to really bat and try to build that innings with Shea Hope, but he never really did anything. I think he got 12 or something, or 3 or something of 12 balls, something like that. I'm not really quite remembering. I'm going to try to see if I can pull up the score, guys. But I'm just talking from how I watched the matches today, guys. I thought they just never get early breakthrough. That first wicket that Jaden Seal took, and then, it's just like they fall off from there. Like, and they only got wicket back in the further end of the match, the 30th over. I think 20 at 29, something in that over, guys, where the innings kind of shift a little bit, where it was in the back end phase of the match. So you understand that quick runs were needed to really get the team going. But honestly, my people, this West Indies team, as I said, there's a lot of people who understand that when I said I can't put all my hopes on this West Indies team no time at all again, because they're gonna disappoint us and we're gonna feel hurt. But we shouldn't feel hurt because we understand that these are what we have to offer. Are these guys are just not consistent. You understand? I thought overall it was, you know, not really um the best match for West Indies. I'm trying to put it as best as I can in pretty version to really try not to make it sound harsh, but it's harsh because players on the bench like Amir Django, Hakim Agis. I never expect Hakim Agis to really start, guys. I have him my potential level, yes, but I never really expect him to start. He's just 22, my people, and you have a man like Django who can do the opening, but he was the one, the perfect candidate. But maybe they were searching for a right and left hand combination. But if they were searching for a right and left hand combination, why did you drop Brandon King? That's the thing, guys. Brandon King would have to give you the right and left hand combination with John Campbell, because that's what a lot of folks were saying that gonna happen. But it never really happened. You understand? The Sri Lankan batters really showed West Indies how to bat on the Jamaica surface. And it was a good batting surface if you look at it, because they were getting purchase for their shots and also their bowling. The Sri Lankan bowling were really well, you understand? Because I don't really have, let's see if I can, it was really, see if I can give you a little preview, a little um, reaction to the scores, to the results. The West Indies went down by 41 runs, my people, right? First, Sri Lanka batted first, guys. The match never really started on time, you understand? Because, the Sri Lanka got to 303 for 7. Pathum Nisanka, as the opening batsman, he all firm, my people, and he built a solid innings, guys, with Mendes in the middle. You understand? After the first wicket fell, they build a little partnership together, guys, and they get things on the way. Nisanka got 79, Mendes got 72. Matthew Ford was the best bowler for the day for West Indies with 2 for 44. You understand, my people? The West Indies guys could only muster 264 all out. You understand? Hope 56, Greaves 45, and the most destruction of the match with the ball was Chamira from Sri Lanka, who bagged 4 for 66 people. One of his economic best, I think, against the West Indies in ODI cricket. The West Indies batters were like chopping stick to him, my people. They were on chopping stick. They were just, wow, oh boy. But it is what it is, my people. I'm not going to really vent that much anymore. I'm gonna try my best to just really just let it go and just move on from it. But I have to share my honest thought on it, people. You understand? I thought they meant it a better short in terms of a hitman should have been played or Amir Django. You can't be going with 4 straight bowlers who can't offer much with the bar, with the bat, 5. Because you have Jaden Seals, Shamar Joseph, Alzari Joseph, Matthew Ford, you consider him as a bowler, Gula Kishmoti as a bowler as well. So that's 5 out and out ball lineup. Plus you have Rastan Chase, Justin Greaves. So that's nearly 7 players who can offer bonus. So I thought they needed an extra batter in the back end, like a Hitmaya. But people just leave your honest thoughts down below. Alright, bless up.